Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel and welcome to your July monthly tarot forecast reading. Thank you so much for stopping by. I apologise, it's been a while since I've released a video. I've not been too well, but I'm back now. So thank you to those that have liked and subscribed to my channel so far. I very much appreciate it. And as always, this is a general reading, so some of these messages may resonate with you, some of them may not. And those that do resonate with you, the first thing that comes to your mind is what it's telling you to focus on first of all, okay? Now, I'm pulling a 10 card Celtic cross. If you excuse me for a few minutes, I'm just going to channel in for your reading. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. I'll split the deck into three. Okay. Take a look. Okay, Sagittarius, we have the two of coins at the bottom of the deck. So this is an overall energy for you in the month of July. You've got 3 twos within your reading. So, keyword, along with temperance here, balance. You need to balance things out, okay? I'm feeling it's balanced in almost every area of your life, okay? Now, I'll show you your cards and we can get into your reading. So, in the recent past, we've got the 5 of Wands. In the position of yourself at the minute, we have the Ace of Coins. What's crowning you, what you know to be true, is the Temperance card. Underlying you, what's hidden, what you not, well, what you maybe not aware of, is the 7 of Wands. In the near future, we have 5 of Swords. Position of yourself, we've got the Ace of Cups. The environment, you have the 2 of Swords. Your hopes and your fears, we have 2 of Cups. And as your outcome card, we've got the 4 of Cups, okay? So I'm feeling for some of you guys that you're going through a bit of change right now, okay? But I feel like it's a bit of a tug of war, okay? There's a lot of like tugging to and froing going on. Now this could be with people that you're involved with, or it could be with yourself as well. Maybe you're just not quite sure which direction you want to go in. Because all these 2s here, you know, it's telling me that you're just very indecisive. Things are a little bit out of balance. You're wanting, hoping for something, doesn't seem to be coming to you yet. But at the minute, I feel like, you know, there's some things that need to be resolved first. Because we've got the 2 5s here on either side of the Ace of Coins. So it's interesting because it almost feels like, you know, because this is the position of yourself. You know, it could be that you just received some really good news regarding finances or a move or something along them lines. You know, you could have just moved into a new house or started education somewhere as well and get in with that. But with the fact that it's sat very much in between these 2 5s, I can't help but notice that, you know, these 2 5s in particular kind of relate to conflict, petty arguments, sometimes going into an argument with someone, maybe feeling victorious for a short while, but it's kind of come at the loss of something else, okay? So you may have gone into a competition with someone. Okay, that is what I'm feeling actually. You know, I feel like the Ace of Coins could be some kind of competition that you may have won. And it may have been a little bit of a battle at first. You know, this could have been a competition with friends or family or just... I feel like there's other people involved with this, which usually is when it's competition, but whatever this is, you know, if you have come out on top and felt victorious in some way, you know, this card signifies you may have won the battle, but you've kind of lost people along the way because of it, okay? Now, it might not necessarily have been you in particular, you know. I'm sensing a bit of envy as well with this. So if you are in a state of where maybe you've just been successful in something, because the Ace of Coins can speak to success. So this is a person who may have just become quite successful in some area of the life. And, you know, there could be, I'm sensing jealousy with this as well. And it could be that, you know, you might have to kind of go into battle with some people and kind of stand your ground, because you have the Seven of Wands here as well. So it talks all about standing your ground. So I feel like there's a lot of envy surrounding you right now, and it could be to do with some of the success that you've had. So just bear that in mind, and again, just try and remain as balanced as possible. It's just this card, this reading is just very much talking about balance, because I feel like if you haven't done so already, there is a chance for being successful in something in July, okay, which you might have to compete for, or some people are maybe competing against you and you might not even be aware of it. You just might be just going about your day, your everyday business, doing what you do, and there could be people around you that might be quite envious of you, okay? So they might be trying to cause or stir a little bit of trouble surrounding you as well, which might lead to you kind of someone losing you as a friend or something like that, or it could be vice versa, okay? So just be mindful of the conflict that's surrounding you at the minute. So with Seven of Wands being with underlying you at the minute, the Seven of Wands is, you know, always refers to you standing your ground. I'm sensing a lot of I'm feeling like protection as well, okay? So I'm feeling like, you know, you have to protect yourself here. Protect yourself, okay? Because there could be something that comes in for you that might make you quite vulnerable. Might make you susceptible to people who might want to challenge you and compete for something that you may encounter in the month of July, okay? Now, look at this Five of Swords as someone who might be protecting you as well. So this could be someone who's kind of going into battle for you as well and protecting you, because I do just see that there's just one person in this card. It's not like some of the other decks where you tend to see a person walking away and there's one person that's holding the swords and the other one's walking away. This is someone who may have potentially gone into battle for someone and protected someone and defended someone as well. And the fives do speak to change, so it could mean that maybe this was you in the past and this is you now, okay? So it could be, I'm going to say that, you know, the Five of Wands, it doesn't always necessarily have to be negative conflict as well. You know, this could be banter. This could be playful banter as well. This could be people that you're surrounded by, you know, you could just be having playful. It could just be very, very playful. But I'm not, yeah, to be honest, I'm more seeing it as that there might be people around you, okay, that might be envious of some of the successes. This could be a person that's standing up for you as well and maybe protecting you, okay? It could be an air sign of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person that could be doing that. But you need to stay strong, okay? You need to keep, just keep doing what you're doing. You've got all the protection around you, okay? So you might have some things, you might have some people coming at you. You might have some challenges coming at you as well, okay? So don't let them knock you down, okay? You just stand your ground, yeah? So what's crowning you at the minute is the Temperance card. So the Temperance, again, talks a lot about balance and, you know, which is very much a balance with the elements. And because you have the Two of Coins, the Swords and the Cups, the only one that's not here at the minute is the Wands, okay? And the Wands is very different to all the other twos, I feel, because with the Two of Wands, I don't feel like it's a balance, okay? Whereas I feel like it's taking action with something, taking action with a decision, yeah? Whereas these other twos, the Two of Cups, you know, it could be like, you know, balancing, you know, harmonising friendships and relationships. The Two of Swords is, you know, just try and become peace, you know, try and listen to your inner thoughts as opposed to, you know, your other thoughts. So it's asking you to balance your conscious and your subconscious mind sometimes. And, you know, your Pentacles is like balance your work life, your social life, your home life, your personal life, or whatever that might mean to you, finances, education. There's a lot to do about balancing, and I feel like it's in almost every area of your life. So just to be mindful of that, because if something does come into you, if you receive a competition, or you win a competition, or you receive an inheritance of some kind, or this could be a new house that you might be moving into. It could be a very unsettling time for most people, okay? Especially because it kind of throws a lot of things up in the air, and you're kind of having to pull everything back and try and realign everything again. But you do have the support of Temperance here that's crowning you, okay? So she's there to support you. So you've got this within surrounding you in the month of July to give you additional support when it comes to balancing the elements, okay? So in the position of yourself, we've got the Ace of Cups. So fantastic. You know, you've got 2 aces, which to me, you know, tells me you have got a lot to kind of look forward to. And I do feel it's now the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Coins. It could be the start of a new. You may be just moving. You maybe just moving house, okay? Or for some of you out there, you know, I am sensing I was going to say pregnancy, but you know, I'm not quite sure. Because when I look at the 2 of Cups, it's in your hopes and your fears. So I feel like maybe this is some kind of offering. Maybe you're just ready now. You're ready to sort of move forward with something. And that might be why you're standing your ground. There might be a lot of people around you that disagree with what it is that you want to do. But you just stay in tune with what you know, okay? This is what this could be, the 5s here. It could be people that are just in disagreement with what you want to do. What you might want to do might be, you know, making an offering to someone. It could be that you've met someone. And your energies are just kind of scattered at the minute, which is quite normal when you just start seeing someone as well, you know, because things in your life come out of balance, because when we get loved up, it just kind of takes over us, doesn't it? So that's what this could be saying. This is why you got the 2 of Cups in your hopes and your fears, because the 2 of Cups is, you know, potentially, you know, meeting a new partnership, friendship, love relationship, things like that. And with the 2 of Swords being within your environment, it's telling me that, yeah, it's telling me to listen to your own self, okay, and to not necessarily listen to those around you. I know this might sound harsh to do that, but there is advice here, the 2 of Swords, and with it being in your environment, I think it's asking you to listen to what it is that you know, okay? Forget about when this person's blindfolded, okay? So they make decisions based on what it is that they feel. Well, I know it's Swords, but a lot of time it's based on what it is that they feel and what it is that they know, okay? So get in tune with the information that's within you and not those that are external to you, because I feel like it's just causing conflict. It really is. Okay, and if this is something that you really want, you've got the Ace of Cups here as well. It tells me that you're ready. You know, it tells me that you're ready to start on something new. You're wanting to move forward in something. I just feel like there's just not people around you are just not being as supportive as what they should be. Okay, but just remain true to yourself. Okay, now as your outcome, I've got the 4 of Cups. There's the 4 of Cups. And again, I'm going to look at the 4 of Cups. I'm looking at the Ace of Cups. This person is looking at the Ace of Cups. So you're just ready for something more. You are ready for something more. And this is what the 4 of Cups kind of symbolises sometimes. You know, they usually talk to relating to like boredom in some sense. And it just feels like, you know, there's something that you want and you know it's there, but there's no action being taken with anything. There's just no action with this reading. And I feel it could be because people might be holding you back. Okay. And that might be why. Again, the other possibility could be is because you might just need to recenter yourself as well. If things have kind of been thrown up in the air and you have just fallen in love with someone, they might be asking to just kind of just find your balance again, okay? Kind of come back down to earth a little bit, which is what the Ace of Coins could be saying, is just kind of come back down to earth, okay? It's a very earthly card, very earthly card. and just recenter your energies. Okay, and I feel like if this is something that you're hoping for, it will come into you. It will come to you when the time is right. Okay, these kind of energies cannot be forced. The Two of Cups. Okay, we cannot force a Two of Cups situation. A Two of Cups happens naturally, and it comes to us mostly when we least expect it. Okay, so you know, maybe don't put too much thought into the Ace of Cups at the minute, and just let it develop naturally, because it feels like you've got a lot of things that need to be resolved here first, before making room for something like that. So excuse me, because I do feel like maybe there is some decisions that you need to make as well. So I mean, the twos can speak to decisions. I can never say that word, decisions. So the Two of Swords and the Two of Coins could be relating to a decision that needs to be made as well. Okay, the decision could be, you know, am I having to choose between friends and a loved one? You know, you might be faced with a situation where you're given an ultimatum. If not done so already, this is a possibility for the month of July. You might be faced with an ultimatum. Okay. And if that is the case, you know, you go with what feels right. But yeah, I do see that there is a possibility for a Two of Cups to come in in the month of July, because it's showing up in your reading. Doesn't always matter the positions that they fall in. If it shows up in your reading, it's in your reading. Okay, so this is a possibility for you in the month of July. So it could be asking you to prepare yourself for this as well. And this is why the Ace of Coins here and the Ace of Cups here is, because, you know, you might be successful in something. If it's something you've been waiting for, then, you know, hold on, because it might be coming in. And I get that with this card as well. It's just like, you know, hold on, hold on. And the sevens, I tend to think that they're very much a waiting card. They're like a waiting card. They're almost like, because when you get to the eights, it's a movement forward. And the sevens, you know, you get the sixes, which is a starting to move forward, I feel, and a seven, I feel, sometimes is a bit of a waiting period, and then the eights is like gone. So yeah, so that could be where you are at the minute, is just in a little bit of a waiting period. Okay. Don't let any outside influences try and influence your decisions and what it is that you want to do. Okay. You do what feels right for you. Yeah. Because you do have opportunities here and new offerings coming into you in the month of July, whether it be love or just something that you're going to enjoy. Okay, something that's going to mean a lot to you. Okay, but I do feel like you could be very successful in something that you want to set out to do. Just remember to try and stay in balance with this. And Temperance here. Okay, Temperance is here supporting you in helping balance your energies, but just be mindful that there could be influences around you. You might not necessarily see this either, but with this being in your recent past, maybe you're quite aware of this already. Okay, but just be mindful if you are coming into something that there might be some green-eyed monsters around. Okay, so Sagittarius, please leave me in the comments or feedback if you would like to. I'd be very much interested in what it is that you would like to say. I hope you have a fantastic July, and I will hopefully see you again next month. Okay, thank you, take care, goodbye.